The quest for independence is not an endeavor for the faint of heart, as it demands a high degree of courage, and is by no means accessible to everyone. It is a privilege reserved for the few who occupy the top tier of the societal pyramid. In fact, for this privilege to exist, the majority must remain loyal to social norms, shared worldviews, and customs. The truth is, throughout history, and even to this day, the majority of individuals are dependent on those in positions of power, unable to set their own values, and instinctively submitting to the evaluations of others. This historical legacy is still ingrained within us, and when faced with a question or problem, the first response that comes to mind is usually not our own, but rather the current one that pertains to our face. Entering the labyrinth of independence is a treacherous undertaking, fraught with danger, and carries a high price to pay. Isolation from others, and the loss of their empathy, is just the tip of the iceberg. Inner precariousness, the minotaur's tearing pangs of conscience, and the inability to find one's way back are just some of the many challenges that await those who venture down this path. Furthermore, living in a society that reveres the ordinary while shunning the extraordinary is a recipe for disaster. Such uncommon individuals are often cowed, become sick and melancholy, and eventually succumb to their fate. Despite the innate knowledge that we are all unique individuals with a limited time to express ourselves fully, many choose to hide this knowledge out of fear of the judgment and condemnation of their conformity-seeking peers. The herd mentality, with its unwavering commitment to social norms and conventions, sees individuality as a threat, a degradation to their ordinary status. Those who dare to live by their unconventional standards are often met with hostility and derision. To survive in such an environment, it is often necessary to conceal one's true feelings and present oneself as a loyal member of the herd. The consequences of choosing either conformity or individuality are equally bleak. Straying from tradition invites demise, while remaining in tradition enslaves one. Nietzsche's rare blend of pessimism and optimism offers a glimpse of hope, reassuring us that we need not worry, for we are all going to die anyhow. The decision to pursue independence is a difficult one, but for those brave enough to undertake it, the rewards are worth the price. It is not a matter of behavior or appearance, but rather a frame of mind and intellectual honesty. Those who appear dependent are often the wisest, while those who fake independence out of vanity are the most dependent of all. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. If you try it, you will be lonely often, and sometimes frightened. But no price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. Friedrich Nietzsche.